Acquiesce. To accept something reluctantly but without protest. Submit, comply, yield. She acquiesced to her parents' wishes, even though she disagreed. He finally acquiesced when he realized he had no alternative. They acquiesced in silence, knowing resistance was futile. Acronym. A word formed from the initial letters of other words. Abbreviation, initialism, contraction. NASA is an acronym for National Aeronautics and Space Administration. The organization is known by its acronym, WHO. He confused the acronym with another group entirely. Ambiguity. Uncertainty or inexactness of meaning. Vagueness, obscurity, doubtfulness. The ambiguity in her statement led to confusion. He thrives on ambiguity in creative writing. Legal documents should avoid ambiguity at all costs. Anachronism, something out of place in time. Misplacement, chronological error, incongruity. A smartphone in a medieval movie is a clear anachronism. His values were an anachronism in the modern world. The historian pointed out several anachronisms in the novel. Andragogy, the method and practice of teaching adult learners. Adult education, mature instruction, adult learning theory. The workshop on andragogy focused on self-directed learning. Andragogy emphasizes experience-based techniques. She applied principles of andragogy in her workplace training. Antithesis, a contrast or opposition between two things. Opposite, contrast, contradiction. Her calmness was the antithesis of his rage. The novel presents good and evil as stark antitheses. Freedom is often the antithesis of control. Assonance, repetition of vowel sounds in nearby words. Vowel harmony, internal rhyme, sound pattern. The poem used assonance to create a musical tone. She noticed the assonance in the repeated E sounds. Writers often use assonance to enhance rhythm. Benchmarking, comparing one's performance to a standard or peers. Measuring, evaluating, assessing. Benchmarking helps identify areas for business improvement. They used benchmarking to compare productivity across departments. The school engaged in benchmarking to meet national standards. Circumspect, wary and unwilling to take risks. Cautious, prudent, careful. He was circumspect in his financial decisions. Always be circumspect when signing legal documents. She took a circumspect approach to avoid controversy. Clandestine, kept secret or done secretly. Covert, hidden, undercover. They held a clandestine meeting in the basement. The operation was conducted in a clandestine manner. Clandestine affairs often lead to complications. Innate, inborn or natural. Inherent, instinctive, inbuilt. He has an innate talent for music. Compassion is often considered an innate human trait. Her innate curiosity led her to science. Cognition, the mental process of acquiring knowledge and understanding. Thought, perception, awareness. Sleep is essential for healthy cognition. The study focused on children's cognitive development. Cognition declines with certain neurological disorders. Intellectual, relating to the intellect or requiring reasoning. Mental, cerebral, rational. The debate attracted many intellectual minds. She enjoys intellectual conversations over small talk. The intellectual challenge excited him. Jargon, specialized language used by a particular group. Lingo, terminology, slang. Legal jargon can confuse laypeople. The manual was full of technical jargon. He spoke in medical jargon during the consultation. Juxtaposition, the fact of two things being placed close together for contrast. Contrast, comparison, proximity. The juxtaposition of old and new architecture was striking. Her joy stood in stark juxtaposition to his sorrow. The film used juxtaposition to highlight inequality. Malapropism, the mistaken use of a word in place of a similar-sounding one. Misuse, blunder, error. Her malapropism made everyone laugh. She said pineapple of politeness instead of pinnacle. He's known for humorous malapropisms in casual speech. The character's malapropisms added comic relief to the play. Magnanimous, generous or forgiving. especially toward a rival or less powerful person. Generous, noble, forgiving. He was magnanimous in victory, shaking his opponent's hand. Despite the betrayal, she remained magnanimous. Her magnanimous gesture healed old wounds. Meticulous, showing great attention to detail, precise, thorough, careful. She was meticulous when organizing her schedule. The artist worked with meticulous precision. He reviewed the report with meticulous care. Mnemonic, a device such as a pattern or phrase to aid memory. Memory aid, reminder, cue. Every good boy deserves fruit is a mnemonic for musical notes. She used a mnemonic to remember the planets in order. Mnemonics can enhance studying and recall. Monologue, a long speech by one person. Soliloquy, speech, address. The actor delivered a powerful monologue. Her monologue during the meeting surprised everyone. The film opened with the hero's internal monologue. Motif, a recurring theme or element in art or literature. Theme, pattern, symbol. The motif of isolation appears throughout the novel. Floral motifs decorated the entire fabric. The director reused visual motifs across his films. Myriad, a countless or extremely great number. Multitude, countless, infinite. There are a myriad of stars in the sky. She faced a myriad of challenges in her career. The internet offers a myriad of opportunities for learning. Nemesis, a long-standing rival or source of downfall. Foe, adversary, retribution. He finally defeated his nemesis in the final race. Pride proved to be her nemesis. The hero confronted his nemesis in the climax.